What's up, YouTube? This is a review for the Unicorn Beetle Pro Supcase for the Motorola Nexus 5. So it's Sup Nexus 5 Beetle Pro black on black. And then there's the model number. This is the box it comes in. It has like some little warranty information and a couple other things. But these are the three main components that you get. The screen itself has two layers of plastic on top, both on the inside and the outside, to keep it clean. I've already removed those. You have a belt clip, which is extremely bulky. I've never liked these things, but you know, if you're a business person, you're walking around a lot, I mean, maybe you can work it, but it fits on it has a little buckle, fits on everything. I don't use this, so I just set it aside. And when I sell my phone, I'll sell it with that, or when I lose my phone, I'll throw it away. So now we have the actual case. I've had OtterBox cases before, and I have to say that the construction on these look great so far. The things I particularly like is A, it's thinner than an OtterBox. Maybe OtterBox has improved on that, but my last OtterBox was on the Samsung Galaxy S3, so a couple models older, but it was super bulky. And this one is extremely thinner, so I like that a lot. That I can still have an extremely protective case, but not have this huge phone, because my phone is already big. It's 6 inches on the Nexus 6. So, what do I particularly like against the OtterBox? That's what I'm comparing against. The first thing is that it's slimmer. The second thing is these little ports. I find that this is often where you're going to have the most issues, is this plastic stuff just starts to like stretch on you, and it's not as firm as it is when you first buy it. And then these things, as you open them, close them every day, you're charging your phone, they like eventually wear off and they like stay open, they don't close anymore, and like eventually it wears out, so this thing just comes off. And I have to say, so far, just looking at these, they're extremely well produced. It's a much harder plastic, so I feel confident that it's not going to stretch as much as kind of the flexible OtterBox. Now the disadvantage is this case is extremely hard to take off. When you get it in the package, it's already kind of assembled like this. It's already like on there, it's stuck in there, and it took me like a good 3 or 4 minutes to like pry it off the side. And so opening and closing this case is extremely difficult. Other than that, though, the construction is great. I like the color. I think it fits great. It's fairly easy to assemble once it's disassembled. You just want to make sure that the camera hole lines up. That's how you know it's up and down. And then the camera on the back is at the top here. You want to make sure that the camera lines up with this hole. And the first thing to do is just get it in on this piece. Kind of clicks in there. So we're good there. And then here, you just kind of, I find that putting the top in first actually was easiest for me. Putting the top in, making sure it's in at the top, and then kind of going around the other sides. See how hard that is to, like, I mean, really, you get some like firm connection, which on some other phones they're kind of really loose connection. But okay, so we have it in our phone now. There it is. You can see you still have the buttons on the side. As you can see, you still have the buttons on the side. Works good, swipes well. I just don't know how to swipe my own phone. And you still have the ports, and the screen still looks great. You don't get a lot of glare. The only thing I don't like about these cases, I like these cases because I drop my phone all the time, and these save my phone so many times. Like, I've probably dropped my phones on average 1 to 2 times a month. Like, seriously drop them, like from a tabletop to like a hard floor, like concrete. And I've never shattered a display. I've never gotten large dents on my phone because of these cases. Now, the thing I don't like about these cases versus like the cases that don't have the screen on them, where it's just like an upper case and then you usually put like a screen protector on it. I like the idea of a screen protector because you can replace them easier. With this, you literally have to buy that whole new piece. So you're talking, $10, $15 every time you want to change the screen, because it will scratch over time. And with the screen protectors, you can get them for like $1, and you can just replace those as you want. But I feel that this does offer superior protection. Now, it's already Gorilla Glass underneath there, so you might not even need it. But still, something to consider is that this will scratch, this little clear plastic on top. but it is thicker than a screen protector. So you kind of got to choose between convenience, replaceability cost, and how it actually looks. Something to consider is that I don't have any bubbles in this. And when you do a screen protector and you're squeegeeing it on your screen, some people might be really good at that. I tend to always get bubbles when I do it, at least one bubble. And it might not bother you with the bubble, but something to consider is that with this you don't get bubbles because it's not attached to the actual screen. So best of luck. I recommend this case. I bought it for $20. I think it's worth the $20, especially if I get 6 to 12 months out of it. I think that's a good investment, especially considering what you're protecting and how important the information inside is. So this one gets a thumbs up, and I highly recommend it.